What is a flower's favorite Elvis song? Bloom suede shoes. Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, my friends. Great to have you here. I hope you're doing well tonight. We've got Lucent Jelly is first in chat, 16 months and counting. Thank you for the resub, Jelly. Thank you for your tremendous support that makes the stream possible. We certainly all appreciate you for that. And followed closely by Greg's Retro Channel. Great to see you, Greg. You are here early. And I'm very happy to have you here early. You get to, as Jelly said, quote-unquote, enjoy the opening joke. Oh, that's what we got for you tonight. There are two games tonight, my friends. I really want to finish this Scooby game. I've been in a grumpy mood about this Scooby game. This Scooby game has been not treating me very, very well. So I really want to get this one over with. So we're gonna try and play our way through it. I'm feeling a lot more refreshed than I was last night. So hopefully that extra bit of energy and high spirits going in are going to carry us through to successfully finishing this one off. And then we're going to switch over to Pikmin 2, and we're going to play some of the challenges in the challenge mode. I'm feeling real like wishy-washy about the challenge mode in Pikmin 2. And I don't know how much of it I necessarily want to complete, but I figured we would give it another look. So that's what we're going to do for the second part of the stream. Hopefully we'll have at least half of our time to spend on that. And with that goal in mind, let's go ahead and load up our save file. Aghast by the Mast. And what a great title that is for where we are. This has been awful. So last time we played, we got this umbrella, and I thought the umbrella was going to be the best thing that ever happened to me in this game, because there's so many places where we need to use this that we need to backtrack to. It's a miracle we got this umbrella, by the way. I spent 3.5 hours in this game. If you weren't here for it, I wish I wasn't here for it. I spent 3.5 hours of this game wandering aimlessly last night because I didn't know that I could headbutt an icicle. Oh, that was rough. But then we got this umbrella, and I thought it was going to be... Yeah, I thought it was going to be amazing, and it turns out that it's just another, even more creative way for the game to frustrate and humiliate me. This is a very steep slope. This is very difficult to walk up. What? I don't follow, Jelly. Where's this violence coming from? Oh, headbutting an icicle. Okay. Oh, it seems like it'd be counterproductive. Okay, I've got you now. I mean, we're off to a terribly frustrating start. It sounded like I was going to say we're off to a good start and then that happened, but no, I was going to say we're off to an annoying start. Because, these slopes, hopping up these slopes. Oh. This game misled me. Sadly, it's still probably the best Scooby game we've played. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with myself. There are a lot of areas that we've been to since getting this umbrella where collecting all the snacks in an area just feels flat out impossible. Scooby-Doo just seems like one of those franchises that never gets a good game, like E.T. or Superman. How about... I mean, there are some Superman, there's some Superman beat-em-ups. Are none of those any good? I'm thinking about there's one on the SNES. The Death and Return of Superman. That one, at least that one looked good. I might have even played that. I think I rented that when I was a kid. But, it didn't go very well for me. But I was pretty not great at games when I was a kid, so it's hard to, I can't really trust my experiences. I can't really trust my childhood experiences with games to be the definitive word on them. I guess the evidence would show that I'm actually not very good at games now either. I just have a great deal more persistence than I used to. Suppose if you're into beat-em-up games, played Double Dragon in the 80s. That's about the only beat-em-up style game. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest beat-em-up fan. I don't I don't dislike the genre, but I'm frequently underwhelmed with beat 'em up titles. I don't tend to play a whole lot of them. But it's not one of those things where, like, I look at a beat 'em up and think, oh, I'm not gonna like this because it's a beat 'em up. Whereas I might have that kind of those kind of thoughts with other genres. What in the world did that accomplish for me? Seems like, if anything, it made my situation slightly worse. Double Dragon is rough. That game is very difficult. It took me a super long time to beat that game. I was playing that game for months on the stream. I mean, I only played it, you know, like twice a month, but still, it's a very short game. It's a very short game, and for the amount of time I spent playing it, yeah, I see it, Scoob. I think this is a situation I need an enemy so I can bounce off their head. But I kind of messed that up. So, oh, hitting that switch opened this door for me. That's what that did. I don't know why those platforms had to spin around for the door to open, but... Well, I got kind of lucky there. Took you forever to complete Double Dragon as well. It's a tough game. And it's got those blocks at the end, those push blocks. They're really rough because they're, so far as I can tell, they're purely RNG. The push blocks in the final stage, and also all the platforming. There's a bunch of platforming that comes out of nowhere at the end, and any game where you have to press 2 buttons simultaneously to perform a jump is not a game where platforming should be required. I'm perfectly okay making that sort of blanket declaration. We're not really going for 100%, but we are going for a high percentage clear. So that's why I waste so much time with these snacks. I don't think we need to grind out every single one of them in the whole game. But ones that are sort of obvious and straightforward to collect, definitely want to get all those, even if it even if it is a little bit challenging. There have been areas like this where I have given up on snacks, but only after like 3 or 4 tries, and they've got to be ones that are much more difficult to get. So far, they've all been ones that are they're too high up. While I think a pixel perfect jump can get them. My inability to perform such a perfect jump after, you know, 3 or 4 tries has motivated me to move on. These here I should be able to collect relatively easily. I just can't, that one box of them is really giving me a tough time. '80s were the decade of platformers. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love platformer. My problem with Double Dragon isn't that it has platforming in it. My problem is that the platforming is incompatible with the control scheme. Right? If you need to do precision jumps, or you know, accurately timed jumps, then you've got to have a dedicated jump button. You can't have this sort of weird button combination to perform jump situation going on and expect the player, you know, and expect that to be... That's not how you treat the player, right? If you... Anything you're going to demand that the player do, you need to equip them so that they can perform. And platforming is not platforming without a dedicated jump button is just not an appropriate thing to include in a game. I think that's why I like I think that's what I really like about Zelda 2, the platforming. I think that's why I would say that's one of the reasons I would say I like Zelda 2 better than Zelda 1. Platformers are more arcade-like game style. When from the arcades to consoles, platformers work. It would be pretty hard to be into retro games and not be into platformers, right? It definitely makes Zelda 2 stand out. Like, if you know, because, like, I don't really like sports games, and it's easy to not like sports games because you still have so many games left. You still have so many great games left, even if you lose all the great sports titles. But, like, if you're not into platformers, you lose so many great titles. So much of every library just disappears for you if that's the case. Mario, Castlevania, Metroid, Mega Man. And we're just scratching the surface. Although I'm not really much into RPGs personally, and you know, I lose a lot of games library because of that. This is not going well for me. You like racing games? I guess racing games are kind of a slightly different. They are kind of a different thing, I would think, from most like sort of team sports video games. Trying to collect all these things is a nightmare. Why am I doing this to us? Alright, excuse me a moment, my friends. I've got some coffee and snacks to receive. I'll be right back with you. Alright, and here we go. Good idea. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I love it. Yeah, I've got my what is basically a nightly coffee. Jelly brought me some fruit and some cheese. Thank you, Jelly. So I've got all kinds of great things. I've got these little, tiny little orange slices. Ooh. For being such a tiny little orange slice, it really packs kind of a punch. It's a little sour. And this cheese, I simply love this cheese. It's phenomenal. It's like a blend of Parmesan and Gouda, I think, and they soak it in a sweet red wine. I really hate this section. The whole point of those platforms is supposed to be that you could jump and hover down and have time to avoid the water, and it doesn't work consistently. It doesn't work consistently because the water moves up and down, and so if the RNG lines up poorly, then you have a situation where it stays underwater too long, and you touch the water, and you get sent all the way back. And I'm doing nothing wrong. It's all just bad luck. I like my cheese soaked in whiskey, Mile Hyrule says. Welcome to the stream, Mile Hyrule. I hope you're doing well tonight. I'm 30 minutes into this game and already being turned inside out with frustration. Look, there's an invisible wall here, so I can't jump over this railing, even though the only thing on the other side is the stairs. This game is just lousy with invisible walls. I know there's got to be people out there who like really like this game, and if you do, you didn't play for 100%. Because I'm not even going for 100%, and I'm so annoyed. We're making progress this time. Welcome in, Pookie. I don't know what kind of snacks you have tonight, my friend. I've got coffee and cheese and fruit. I've got snacks on my... I've got you know, hidden wall meat of my own tonight, though none of it is actual meat. My Hunter says, doing alright yourself. I am. You know, aside from being really frustrated at this game once again, I'm doing okay. I made a soup for dinner. It's this Italian sausage soup with potato and kale and mushrooms. It's very similar to the the Tuscan soup they do at the Olive Garden. And it's really, really good. Never eaten at an Olive Garden? I mean, it's alright. They've got a couple of dishes that I enjoy there. It's pretty expensive though. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's one of the better things I know how to make, that soup. But you know, I am partial to my own cooking. And oh yes, Pookie, I didn't answer your question. We are kind of making progress. I mean, we made progress last night. It took several hours before I started making progress. Just got done with my last burger. Some of those some of those same steak fries you had before. A ham sandwich later and an ice cream sandwich. Haven't had an ice cream sandwich in forever. Yeah, it's probably been years since I've had an ice cream sandwich. The game thought that was really funny. At Olive Garden, you get free breadsticks. I do like their breadsticks. I like their breadsticks. I like their chicken marsala. I like their Tuscan soup. They have a, well, they had a spicy shrimp appetizer that I really liked. They've kind of changed that one, and I'm less enthusiastic about it than I used to be, but it's still okay. Jelly likes the Olive Garden a lot more than I do. If we're going there, it's it's her idea rather than mine. I have no idea what anything is there. I'll have the spaghetti and fettuccine Alfredo. So the most basic stuff, Pookie says. I mean, and see, that's like the kind of stuff that, like, you know, I don't really like pasta dishes all that much. I don't dislike pasta, but I never want to combine pasta with dairy, and so that really limits the pasta dishes that I find palatable. I'm a mess. I am not enjoying this situation with these birds. Is Alfredo dairy? I have no idea what that stuff even is, Spooky says. I assume it's dairy. It looks to be sort of milk or cheese based. Familiar with it mostly from microwave meals. I mean, fair enough. Wow, we're really getting a good swing here. I actually really like the swinging in this game. Actually, well, I don't know. There are things I don't like about it. Getting Scooby to grab onto an object he can swing from is difficult, but the momentum of the swing, they got right. Like, when I swing back and forth here, like, I kind of feel what it's like to be on a big swing, so... You know, I don't think they did a great job with everything regarding the swinging, but they got the momentum right. Oh no, I was supposed to be up there. All right, well we can still go back to get up there. This hole in the shipwreck leads to the other side of the ship. Okay, it didn't say it's one way, so... Hopefully it's not. We come into the foreground here? A little bit, but not enough to be worthwhile. Alright, let's see about this hole in the ship first. No! Oh, that was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Well, we had been in a situation where we would be able to... It's not going to let me back up there. We have to go all over. Basically, we're taking the long way around. I just deleted a whole bunch of progress, I think. We're going to be in this area where I've got to bounce on these masts. Yep, right here. I spent so much time here last night. This is indescribably awful. Bouncing platforms are just the worst thing to ever happen to video games. Bouncing platforms are worse than microtransactions. That was weird. Sparrow, welcome in. Welcome to my nightmare. The unfortunate continuation of Jankugust in the form of more Scooby-Doo. I'm already making terrible mistakes. Thank you for the resub, Sparrow. My goodness. 15 months. Thank you very much for your continued friendship and support, Sparrow. You've been exceedingly generous toward me in the stream. It's almost a year. Yeah, but it's like 12 in dog years, right? I just don't understand how anything in this game works. Right on, Pookie. I hope that Genesis Mini too. I hope that works out. That it, turns out to be a good product and whatnot. Plenty more years where that came from, mate. I can only hope so, Sparrow. And you said you made drip coffee. How is it? Do you regret your purchase now? Greg's back with coffee too. Everyone's drinking coffee tonight. Took back the machine and got a replacement. It's working great. I think coffee at that level of intensity has almost a tobacco smell to it, but it's very nice, and maybe clean is a good describing word. The drip coffee is definitely stronger than a lot of other methods from my experience. You can get stronger coffee out of a percolator, but to do so, like, it kind of has to burn a little bit, I think, so while it will be stronger, it'll be less clean, I think is how we might put it, if I can borrow that term. The pour-over coffee, with the like hourglass thing for pour-over, it definitely makes a somewhat weaker cup than my old drip machine did. Yeah, drip coffee is just a standard coffee machine. Pookie, Sparrow had been using an espresso machine previously. It's only being released in Japan due to the chip shortage. I hadn't heard that. It's a nice change. It does give me a new appreciation for my espresso machine, though, because I can get a very different flavor out of that. No doubt. The drip coffee machine, like, I don't know. I'm fine. I'm fine with drip coffee. When my machine burnt out You know, I got this pour over thing when my machine burnt out, not because I was dissatisfied with my drip coffee, but just because it was an opportunity to try something new. But I would definitely have another. Drip machine again. It's a little bit more effort with the pour over, not a lot, because you know I have an electric kettle, to heat the water in, so like there's an extra step, you know, because instead of the machine heating the water and pouring it over the grounds for me, I have a different machine that heats the water, and I have to manually pour it over the grounds, but it makes the coffee a lot faster. Like, the coffee doesn't, and see, that's why it doesn't come out as strong. The water spends less time in contact with the grounds with the pour over thing, which is like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like a good and maybe a good and bad thing. You'll get a weaker cup, but then like there's also like apparently if the water stays in contact with the grounds too long, it can extract more bitter flavors. There are, you know, more unpleasant flavors from the coffee grounds, so I don't know. I'm not that fancy about my coffee, so I just wanted to try. I wanted to try the pour over thing because, like I said, I already had the electric kettle, and I had to buy a new coffee machine anyway. So I thought, well, why don't I just buy this weird vase and see how that works? I like that it doesn't have so much plastic for the water to go through. Like, I like that the pour over machine is just a, you know, basically a glass vessel with a metal mesh. Oh no. Oh no, I was supposed to stay up there. Maybe there's still time if I leap off this edge here. Okay, good, perfect. I was chin wagging too much and lost focus on what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know, Buddha fingers, but I hope it capsizes. If the ship that is carrying Scooby-Doo, if it were to sink, you would not see me shed a tear. No. Yeah, I'm not getting over there. Oh well, there's other places over here I need to explore. Hope you're doing well today. By the way, Buddha Fingers, thank you for joining us. While waiting for coffee to brew, thinking about something I said earlier. I do like platformers, but prefer Metroidvanias, which are basically platformers plus an RPG-ish combo. I don't mind some RPG. I don't mind some RPG elements in a game, but I'm really... I prefer combat to be... I prefer to have more direct influence over combat in a game. So I don't really like battle systems. And I don't like a lot of stat management. And experience systems. I prefer my upgrades to be procured in more like through more tangible collectibles. Cool. Cool, I glitched out of bounds. That was amazing. I'm glad that happened. It came out a bit more sarcastic sounding than I actually meant it. I am glad that happened, right? If I had to go through this nonsense again, at least I got to see something interesting for it. I can tell that was fleeting. Alright, a fleet of ships. I'll accept it. Gross tasting caffeine soup. Is that what you call coffee, Pookie? Let me make sure. I feel like I've been reading the chat a little scattered here. Let me Yeah, $25 is pretty steep shipping. Only use percolators on camping trips, Greg said. I got a percolator to make on my stovetop a while back because I was trying to avoid, like I said, a lot of plastics in my coffee brewing. I thought maybe I'd get a slightly better tasting cup of coffee. So I got a percolator, and it's all right. It's just one of those things. Like it can make it can make really strong coffee, which I like, but it also kind of burns the coffee, which I don't particularly care for. So I don't know. It's not the best thing to use. Electric kettle, very much a staple in Australia and the UK, but apparently not so much in the US. Yeah, I think aside from myself, Sparrow, I've known one other person in the States with an electric kettle. I know someone else who might have had one, but only one person I know for sure who had one. They're not very common. Because we don't drink a whole lot of tea. A coffee machine, though. Almost everyone has a coffee machine in their house. RPG combat can get complicated at times. Yeah, I like to have more direct control over my characters. I like for my interactions with a game to be more athletic, I guess, than cerebral. I mean, of course, I really like to have I really like to have a good puzzle and all that, but For the most part, I really want to, like, when I play a game, I want to feel that I'm carrying out the character's actions. I don't like looking at my characters as people that I'm telling them what to do so much as that I'm actually performing the actions through them. There was just a whole platform that just didn't show up. What? Pookie says, I like experience systems in games, so they basically let you get endlessly powerful if you put in time. So I'm okay with grinding as long as it keeps on giving me permanent upgrades. Even if they're small. And yeah, that's the kind of thing that I am not really into. I bet the plastics in the new machine aren't BPA free, Sparrow says. I couldn't tell you. I did kind of just gloss past Pookie's declaration that coffee is gross tasting. I used to be there. I used to not like the taste of coffee. For the longest time, it was impossible for me to drink it without like lots of milk and sugar added. But I did eventually acquire the taste from it, and now the taste for it, and now I'm hooked. Yeah, that's how you make iced tea, Sparrow. Brew it in boiling water and then let it cool down. Does he add in a whole bunch of sugar to make it super sweet too? Oh, I missed your ninth circle joke there, Buddha Fingers. That's good. Then on second thought, this level might be garbage. You're unstoppable tonight. The mocha Kit Kats are awesome, despite not really tasting like coffee overall. I don't know if I've tried those yet. He doesn't add sugar. Isn't that a southern thing? Yeah, that's... Exactly. Yeah, Kool-Aid levels of sugar. But that's why I asked, though, Sparrow, is because... If I hear iced tea, I automatically assume that it's super sweet. Greg says, been drinking coffee since I was 12 to 13 in the mid 80s. Used to add a ton of sugar, not these days though. Just a little creamer. I kind of developed an appreciation for coffee when as I was developing an appreciation for tobacco, which don't smoke, by the way. It's bad for you. But I took up the occasional the occasional smoking of pipe tobacco, and you know, I would get together. It was a friend in Korea who got me into it. We would get together in a coffee house, and so, you know, coffee was a natural part of it, and I sort of developed a taste for both at the same time. I've had iced tea with lemon and sugar, and it was nice, but definitely way too much for my liking. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a whole different thing. Okay, so what I didn't see before, because you can't see it, is, look, I'm supposed to use this to get to a platform over here. It looks like I'm supposed to go down there where that crab is, right? That looks like the way to progress. Like, oh, I gotta make a jump down there. No, because I did that before, and that's the wrong thing to do. You're supposed to jump to this platform that you can't even see while you're swinging. This game is bogus. Coffee and cigarettes, a breakfast for most Germans, Sparrow says. I definitely don't enjoy cigarettes. Smoking cigarettes and smoking tobacco through a pipe are very different things. Neither one of them good for you, I will say again. It's best I never find out whether I like it or not. Probably. It's something that I only enjoy in extreme moderation. At this point. And at my heaviest usage, I was smoking once a week. You know, at my heaviest usage, and now it's like maybe a couple times a year, maybe. Yeah, yeah, a social thing. You said your grandfather smoked a pipe. He looked like some sort of mafia boss. In case you're curious, this part is very awful. I mean, every part of this game is pretty awful, but this is almost like that pachinko machine in Mario Sunshine. Like, the physics here are dreadful. Oh, well done again, Buddha Fingers. Very, very odd, this game. I don't know what to make of so much of it. that a door? I mean, that's obviously a door, but can I go through it? And no. All snacks collected. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we go inside.
Ready! See if you can get me down, Scoob. Thanks, Scooby. I think the mastermind's behind this mystery. Have you seen the others?
Well, but I lost them.
Maybe if we look around, we can find some clues that will lead us right to them. And to the professor.
Boss time.
I've had a bellyful of your meddling. It's high past time I did away with you once and for all.
I think you'll remember this old adversary of yours. He certainly remembers you.
Scooby, what's happening? It's the roast of Redbeard.
Shivery timbers.
I think your old foe has a score to settle with you.
A game is truly well designed when you can't tell progression apart from the scenery. Yeah, if that's the case, I mean, this game is simply masterful. Oh. Oh no.
Rummy. Right?
Whoa.
Rummy. Right?
I was gonna say, let's hope no DMCA strikes for this music, but it's actually an improvement. I mean, the music, I don't know. It is custom for the game. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know, it isn't in a copyright system, but... Like, I thought it was a licensed song the first time they did this, but if you listen real closely, and I don't even know, you might not be able to hear it at all on your end, but the lyrics are all about Scooby-Doo. I can't catch all the lyrics, but I can catch enough to know that it's about Scooby-Doo. Welcome in, Derek Ocean. This boss fight is not great, but it's not terrible. At least I understand how it works, and it's largely within my control, unlike so many of the others that have been basically completely random. The lyrics sing about how horrible the platforming is and how you'll be running around in circles for hours. That was, I will admit that running around for hours last time was partially user error. But I will only admit so far as partially. You know, the game wanted me to do something it had never primed me to know that I was able to do, so. On the one hand, yes, I'm dumb, but on the other hand, the game didn't even try to teach me what it wanted from me.
Thanks, Scoob. The mastermind really had us over a barrel that time.
Yeah, you ran under one.
We caught the ghost of Redbeard on that freighter years ago. I wonder what he's doing here.
Jenkins! Watch out, guys! The creeper's chasing me!
Velma, wait a second. There's something on your glasses. The creeper times 2. Now this is a clue. And clues like this just don't fall into your lap by accident.
Raggy! Scoob! Food!
We should go find Daphne and Holly and put all our clues together.
And find that mastermind.
Try the secret lab.
A secret lab? Who told you about a secret lab, Scooby?
Ronnie did, before she disappeared with Daphne.
Come on, you two. You're coming with us.
Get there, Scoob. Fred wants us to stop our smorgasbording.
Oh.
Okay, guys. If you want to stay in this creepy cove all alone.
Reddy and I got rid of the roasts.
So, lots of goodies and no ghosts? Sounds better than a secret lab, huh, Scoob?
Yep, a roast-free room.
All right, then. We'll catch up with you later.
You big chickens.
Big chickens! What's this? Professor Graham's Tricky Sticky Gum Doohickey. What do you say, Scoob? Want to give it a try?
Okay, rhyme game.
It says here, this stuff will stick creeps in place so you can bounce off their heads.
The roast driver.
Yeah, like the ghost diver.
Row, roast driver.
Like, let's get out of here, Scoob!
10. Okay, it didn't tell me how to use it, but I mean, whatever. We got a new ability. We've got a bubblegum. I'm trying to conquer the jank. You must become the jank. I don't know. I've been battling this jank for a very long time, Pookie. I don't know. I don't think I can do this Jankugust thing much longer. I guess technically I can't do it at all anymore. Excuse me just a moment. Onward into Jank Timber we go indeed. So, welcome to Jank Timber. You'll find it very similar to Jankugust. Are we inventing new terms? That we are. Cannon is a one-way shot to the front of Mystic Manor. I'm okay with that. So, let's take a moment to look at the map. Excuse me. So we've got a new ability. It's very odd. The game didn't teach us how to use this ability. It just gave it to us. And was just like, they'll figure it out. So let's go here, because there are still snacks that we didn't collect here.
Away we go!
And they're right there.
Geronimo!
That should be easy to get, right? My thought is that anywhere there are snacks we haven't collected, there's a possibility of useful items we haven't yet collected. Now we have all the snacks here, though. I think that's all we were missing with snacks. I don't think there's a token missing, so we can probably leave this area. Yeah. So that area is complete. That area is complete. This area is complete. And complete. 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 Okay, there's we're missing a couple of things here. And here. Basically everywhere back toward the beginning. Okay. So if we go here. Oh, I didn't catch that either, Pookie. My mind just auto-corrected the spelling. Cows are important. Welcome in, cows. We're making some great progress tonight, you'll be happy to know. I've already gained a new ability. I'm not really sure where the game wants me to go next. To be perfectly sort of transparent about our situation, but I have a lot of options. Playing Grid on the Switch right now. So just driving cars around and accidentally flying off the tracks. I don't think I'm familiar with Grid. So I think the snacks we're missing in this area are all snacks that are up close to the ceiling. Which, if I'm right about that, it'll give us an opportunity to use our new, our new ability, I think. Why won't it work? Oh. This new ability is pretty terrible. Oh no! Oh, I was pressing the wrong button before. I misunderstood how it worked.
Frownie. Creepers! It's the creeper!
So yeah, we can bounce off of enemies now. But only when we have bubblegum. So we use the gum. Oh, okay. There's a ghost.
Frownie. Woohoo! Cool! A monster token! Scooby! Wahoo!
No, the ghost got me.
Right! It's the Headless Spectre! Woohoo! Right! Oh,
Hey, we got it.
groovy!
And we got all snacks collected for the area. Perfect. So we're really cleaning up now. There's a lot missing, a lot of snacks missing in this area, so that this area has a lot of potential. But we got to get there. It's a traditional racer game with a rewind feature, basically. The closest thing I've played to a traditional racing game in recent memory is a Destruction Derby, which is a lot of fun. Are we doing Jank Timber? You know it, Derek. I just played a little animation for it a few moments ago. You know, just like for Jankugust, Jelly made me another animation. So I played it. I missed midnight by a couple minutes, but the idea was to play it, you know, right around midnight. Basically, we're just playing until I run out of Powerpuff and Scooby games. Which, I have one Powerpuff Girls game left. And I have one, maybe two Scooby games left. So, the thing is, I actually have two Scooby games left in my collection. But, one of them is like it's got the same title as another one. The one we did on the Nintendo 64, I've got a game by the same title on the Game Boy Color. So, I don't know. was debating whether or not to play that game. I guess we might as well, right? A Game Boy Color game would probably just be a one-night, sort of one-night affair, so
It's a zombie.
it'd be real easy to, check off the list. What was the worst Scooby game? Maybe this one, because it's the longest. This game has certainly aggravated me quite a bit. Jank Timber demands more sacrifices.
Right. It's the headless specter. Right. Ruby's next. Right. Oh. Right. Right. It's the headless specter.
I don't remember that fireplace breathing fire like that before. Okay, oh, I think there are more up in the air snacks in this room. I think there's a box, yeah, over there. That's not the box I was thinking of, but you know what? I'll take it. Alright, that clears out this area. Okay, next area has a lot of snacks. Mind your manners. Almost 30. That is a lot.
Mr. Geronimo.
Oh, look what we can finally do. I can ride this wind up.
Ruby's next.
I don't know why I fell to my doom. Oh. Oh no, is this a one-way door? I don't want to be here. Alright, there's a warp. There's a warp nearby, though. Yeah, I didn't actually want to come up here.
It's a warp gate.
Oh, I think the devs codemasters in particular are the ones that tend to have that feature. It makes things less stressful and more fun. The rewind feature. I don't know if I've ever played a game with rewind in it. I mean, like, I know that they have the rewind feature available in, like the Nintendo Switch Online stuff. But I've never actually used it because I, punish myself. But I don't know if I've had it where it was a part of, where it was a feature of of a game's original design. I can't think of an example. It was too soon to declare Jank Timber. When it's clear, we'll be collecting snacks through to Snacktober. Snacktober sounds like a good month.
It's a warp gate.
I don't ever know what's going on. Snacktoberfest. Dan 64 doesn't have rewind. The SNES and NES do, though, I'm pretty sure. I couldn't float as well as I thought I could. For Janktober do bad horror games. I mean, I'm doing one now, right?
Right. It's the Headless Spectre. Right.
Oogie says, basically getting the Genesis Mini for one game. Crusader of Sinti. Everything else is going to be a bonus. Uh-oh. I could have made that jump this whole time. Oh, no. I could have made all of these this whole time, I think. I'm really bad at video games. I don't know. It didn't occur to me. That it would let me do this. And actually, right now, it's not letting me do this. Come on, I just grabbed it.
Rummy.
Overwhelming levels of jank. I'm still missing 6 Scooby snacks in this area. Where? Where could they be? I don't want to scour the earth for every one of these, but I can't help myself. If every month is jank, does that make it a Janktorian calendar? Ideally, you know, it is my intention to run out of jank games. I mean, not entirely, but to run out of this particular set. It is my intention to run out of them.
Right! It's the Headless Spectre! Right!
And then we can hopefully play some good things for a while. Why not both Buddha fingers? We can put them together. I can be Count Jankenstein. Thank you for the hydrate, Derek. Finish up a bottle of water. If I got rid of things from my game collection just because they were sitting around unused for a while, I'd have to get rid of a lot of stuff. It can take me quite some time to get around to some things. There is one Scooby snack left. I just saw it, too. I don't think the rule about jumping off of enemies works for ghosts, though. Got it. Alright, we have cleared out everywhere in this part of the map now. 100%. I mean, this whole left-hand side, I haven't even been over here yet, so this part we haven't. But everywhere on the right, everywhere we've been, is now at 100%. I think the next thing is to go back to the hedge maze. There are a few areas there. Or I couldn't quite get to everything. There are a lot of areas over here too, though. I think the hedge maze is probably the best place to go next, though. Where am I on the map? There's a warp nearby. Okay, let's keep going then, see if I can find that warp. My mom gets annoyed when I have too much around. I mean, fair enough. My point wasn't necessarily that it was a bad decision to get rid of stuff you're not using. It was more so that I'm a hoarder. Alright, so we can warp to here. Nobody truly understands how bad they are in video games till they go online in a fighting game. I missed that before, Pookie. But I bet you're right. I've never been good at fighting games offline, though. Okay, we've got to find 13 snacks in the next 5 rooms. I'm hoping I'm going to see somewhere that's going to suggest to me a path that we haven't explored in one of these areas that will hopefully lead to more abilities, because we got this bubblegum ability, but I can't think of anywhere. I can't think of anywhere this bubblegum ability would have helped us. Would have helped. I can't think of anywhere to use it other than for minor collectibles. Which is, you know, kind of what we're focusing on for the moment. Ah, here we go. See, I couldn't, didn't have this umbrella before. I couldn't get over here. This is good. This is real good.
Ruby snacks. Buried treasure.
That does me no good.
Rummy. Ruby.
Whole snacks collected. Alright, that might be this whole area then. It is. This area is done. Alright, but look at this area up here. Chills and spills on Haunted Hill. There's 100. A 100 uncollected snacks. There's gotta be something good over there, right? They can't have an area with 100 snacks and no new power-ups for us.
Frights, it's a werewolf. Buried treasure.
We still haven't acquired whatever this bubble ability, like soap bubble ability is.
Sing as a- Okay, Shaggy. Jump, Scoob. Jump, Scoob. Ooh. Hop back on, Scoob.
I've done this auto scroller section here. I know it's not really the exact right term for it, but I've done this section so many times.
Look out, Scoob! Come on, Scoob, let's get going. This thing's out of control, pal. If you need me, I'll be back at the start. Wahoo!
They didn't put Wahoo in the subtitles. Warp to the end of the greenhouse. I hope this takes us right to the end. Yeah, alright, here we go. Ah!
Buried treasure.
Yep, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get on top of these trees. I wanted to do this a long time ago. That's not a power-up, though.
It's a werewolf. It's a zombie.
Oh, here we go. Is that it? Is that as far as you're willing to come? That's not good for me.
Rummy. Buried treasure.
Zombie, chase me.
Oh no, it's a zombie.
I can't get him to come as far as I need him to. Maybe there's another... I think this goes in a circle, so... On the far side, I think we might be able to get up there yet. Yeah, okay. It's the scarecrow we need.
Whippy!
It's not gonna lead to a power-up, though. It's just more snacks. Oh, what if I had grabbed that? I didn't know that was there. I think I can grab it. Nope. There's so many areas of this game where the awful camera just causes me so much unhappiness. That was actually good. There was like a checkpoint right where I was trying to get to, so it's a good thing I fell into the spikes. No! My jumps.
Oh no! Oh no!
He won't grab the thing. Well, I guess this is what the next hour of our lives are like. It's so frustrating.
Frownie!
100 snacks. But nothing worthwhile. We're gonna hit 100% in the game before I figure out where the next worthwhile part of the game is. Okay, there's a lot of stuff we couldn't get to there. Okay, all right. There's a lot of potential here. That's one way to get 100%. It's pretty clear to me we're not going to finish this game tonight, though. Oh, it just lasts forever. Looking for 44 snacks in this region. I don't remember what a lot of the parts here looked like, though. There was a part next to the crying skull where there was a platform that was too high for us to reach. And there's a place where we need to hover toward a waterfall. So there's a lot of potential for, you know, things where areas where valuable things could be hidden. Hello, boat ladder. Welcome in. You missed a boatload of nautical puns from Buddha Fingers earlier. Yeah, so hopefully that one makes up for it. I don't know what, if anything, that switch does for me. Okay, this is the part where we have to go toward the waterfall. Both the parts that I remembered are actually here in the same area. I gotta loop around because I missed one.
Frownie. Scooby!
I was just kind of dumb that time. I didn't let this take me up high like I should have. No! Why am I unable to hit that? Perpetually unable.
Frownie. Here I roll! Right.
Alright, we got it. At least I won't have to sail in that direction again.
Oh. Right. 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 Who is that? Frownie. Right.
I'm still missing a ton of snacks in this area. Frownie. There's just so much I don't understand about this game. It seems like there are a lot of switches in here that move all the Switch does is move a platform that you needed to use to get to the switch in the first place. I just don't understand anything about the quote-unquote design of this game. I don't think anything so thoughtlessly slapped together can rightfully be said to have been designed. That works on gargoyles. That's weird. I actually don't want that to work, though.
Roll the gargoyle.
I need him to fly higher up. Oh.
Roll the gargoyle.
I missed. Alright, well, I understand how that works now. We're going to be able to get that token. Well, never mind. That doesn't work like I had hoped. I wonder if we'll just get another ability at some point that allows us to jump on every enemy. Oh, I'm not doing it right. That would also explain why it wasn't working. No, I messed it up, and now he's gone.
Roll the gargoyle.
I'm having some, Oh. I just remembered, we were talking about ground chicken, like, last night or the night before. And that just reminded me, I I saw a video on YouTube of someone shredding frozen chicken breast with a cheese grater. I think that may have been one of the weirdest and least good ideas I've seen in a while. I don't like that one bit, Cow says. It actually... Ground chicken tacos. Well, what they were doing with it was just terrible, too, because they were... Basically, they took the shredded chicken and mixed it with egg and breadcrumb, and then formed it into the shape of a hamburger bun and baked it, and then sliced it open and built a hamburger using the weird chicken patty as the bun. It actually wasn't the I don't know who the YouTuber was, but it actually wasn't their video. They were it was a video where they were critiquing someone else's video. And I think rightfully so. So for those of you who weren't here last night, I came to this room, and then I couldn't figure out how to get to the end of this room. And so I backtracked, because I felt like I'd come to a dead end, and I wandered around for 3 hours. I mean, I tried to get to the end of this room. It's that little platform right down there on the bottom left. But I backtracked the game for about 3.5 hours because I couldn't figure out how to get that platform down there. And then I finally figured out that what I was supposed to be doing was headbutting these icicles. And I don't know how that finally occurred to me, because you know what? The thing is, the game does actually try and teach us to do that. But not really. Right? Because there's this switch over here. And see, it shows you icicles that can be platforms. But they come from the opposite direction, and we never see that they're pointy. And the thing is, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get to that platform, even. I mean, you can, but I don't know. It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't know how I finally figured out that I was supposed to headbutt the icicles. But I wasted so much time because I didn't know that. Okay, everything we're missing in this area could very well be in this room. There's a lot of Scooby snacks I missed on our first pass through because of it. This room's like high pressure nature.
Rummy.
Oh no. That's just for food. I got fooled. There we go. There's another area cleared out. Just, I've done really bad at the Sea Cliffs area, but we're just gonna hold off on that and head over to the graveyard.
Rummy.
I couldn't figure out how to get up here before.
Ruby snacks.
It was so easy. I couldn't figure it out last time we were here. Alright, well, that's fantastic.
Rummy. Run, roll, the gargoyle. Bam, a monster token.
I'm not really sure how to go about getting this token. Is this place open on the left? Oh, it is. Well, that was easy.
Rummy.
Alright, there's another area cleared out. We're doing really well. I think that was the wrong door. No, this is right. Good. Oh, there's somewhere I wasn't able to get before that I'm going to be able to get to now. I think... Oh, no, I'm wrong. Yeah, I thought I'd never... Oh, I haven't. Over there. Perfect. This is just the kind of thing we want to see. Oh no, why isn't it lifting me? The air currents in this game are so terrible. They don't ever do what they're supposed to do. Of a peanut butter parfait ice cream thing, Pookie says. Didn't see any ice cream sandwiches. I think this is what they meant to say when they offered me a thing. Definitely doesn't sound like a traditional ice cream sandwich to me. But it sounds like it might be good. Peanut butter and ice cream is a pretty good combination, generally. Where's this wind current? Madness the Mad, welcome to the stream. I think I would just stick with the term black lung. It's a lot easier to pronounce than the scientific name. I hope you're doing well tonight. Okay. I thought maybe I could break that jar. What I'm going to do is go through this door and then come back through and hope it sets a checkpoint up here. Because there's all those Scooby snacks on the way down that I didn't get. Okay, so what I want to do is float down and try not to touch the floor down here. No! Alright, perfect. Yeah, if I just avoid touching the floor, we won't lose our checkpoint. I can get this and then fall into the abyss. To get back up there, perfect. Alright, well this puts me in a completely different area. Which I guess is okay. We can go back. Oh, I know where I am now.
It's a zombie.
How did I miss this? That was one Scooby snack.
It's a warp day, right?
My powers of observation are sometimes stunningly weak. Ow.
Rummy. Right? Right? Right?
I don't know where I could be missing so much stuff in this area. But I am. There must be something secret. I know I can't resist a good secret. I hit the stone switches, but some of the...
Yeah, a monster token.
Where's a monster token? What? Maybe I was hitting the switches too enthusiastically. Well... not. Oh, it's still pressed. This one isn't, though.
Oh no! It's a zombie!
Scooby Snacks.
Right? Right? Ruby snacks! Oh no! It's a zombie! Oh no! It's a zombie!
Scooby Snacks.
Right? Ruby snacks! Oh no! It's a zombie!
Ghost. Hello, Ghost.
Oh no! It's a zombie!
There's something about these switches. Like, I think they've got to be pressed in a particular order or something. Sometimes I get Scooby Snacks. Sometimes I get Ghosts. But I never seem to get Scooby Snacks from more than one at a time. It's very, very odd.
Oh no! It's a zombie! Oh no! It's a zombie!
I'm always struck by how lacking in color this game is. The Scooby TV shows are always so saturated with color, even if they were spooky. I mean, the game, so it doesn't help that the game is very dark in general, and I have to kind of wash it out to brighten it up enough for you, but So you're actually seeing a slightly worse version than what I see. But even with that being said, you're not wrong. Even on my CRT, like here, it's pretty rough looking.
Oh no! It's a zombie! Right? Right? There! A monster token!
Where is this monster token? I don't understand. Scoob, help me out.
Right? Rummy!
I think there's some trick to hitting these switches in the right order. I don't know if there's a number. If there's a number coded here in some way, I'm not really seeing it. All right. Well,
It's a warp gate!
I think enough of this for now. We looped back through the manor super successfully. I mean, we didn't find anything new, but we did 100% all the areas. Less successful in the hedge maze. I'm missing 2 Scooby snacks. there's one. There's two. Never mind, one of those wasn't a snack. Okay, this area is cleared. Let's head down here. Oh. I misunderstood. I misunderstood how the map worked. So hang on, where are we now? Oh, these aren't Scooby snacks. These are health items. I don't care about those. Here we go. Let's see. Where does this lead? Back to the manor. Alright, well, we don't want to do that. I don't want to be out here either, though. Alright, this is what I want to do, is take a look around here. And see if something new is available to me now. This is going to be the last thing that we do in this game tonight, is take a look in this area down here. I'm not going to grind for any more collectibles. We're going to move over to Pikmin. But I am going to see if I can at least find the entrance to a new area down here.
Ruh-roh, the gargoyle!
My thought is I probably will not be able to.
No, no, it's a zombie!
Well, I feel like I'm wrong about that area. Avoiding the boulders in areas like this in this game is just... They didn't care. They didn't care enough to make them avoidable. They just fall so haphazardly.
Ruh-roh, the gargoyle! Oh no, it's a zombie, right? It's the headless specter!
Here we go. This room. Am I equipped? What was that noise all about? Am I equipped to handle this room yet? I think the answer is no. The answer might be yes. Yeah, we can't actually ground pound the ghost, though. Need 3 keys to extinguish these flames. No. This is good. This like this seems like something that could lead to progress. Why am I grabbing the head? Oh, Scooby. Video games are not fun. I don't know why I can't collect any of these snacks, but fine. I don't know why I can't grab that other thing. How many times do I have to sail right through it? Ugh. Just trying to check that that's everything in this room, so that when I leave, hopefully I don't have to come back for a long, long time. Hopefully I'm actually going to make it out. Come on, through the door. Some other streams ended abruptly with no warning. Well, if that happens to me, you'll know why. You'll know why, Pookie. Might be some issues with the Twitch overall tonight, if that's the case. Alright, we found progress. We found the next area of the game. We're gonna quit here for tonight, my friends. I've had more than enough Scooby-Doo. A couple days ago, that happened to some streamer friends of mine, so I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, well, if I suddenly disappear, then you'll know why. I wasn't rage quitting. So it looks like we've got at least another night of Scooby-Doo ahead of us. Since we're gonna, we're done with this game for tonight. We're getting real close to 100%, so we may end up actually committing that awful deed. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna commit myself to 100%. I'm not gonna promise it, but we may end up doing it if things go like they've been going. But we'll play more Scooby tomorrow night. It'll be the first thing at the top of the stream. I don't know what we're gonna do for the main game tomorrow night. I'm undecided. I'll try and let you know in the Discord. It'll be something retro. But I'm going to take a BRB now, and we're going to hopefully continue the stream. I'm going to switch over to the Wii, and we're going to continue playing Pikmin 2 a little bit. We're going to look at this challenge mode a little bit deeper, and we're going to play some Pikmin to finish out the rest of the night. So thank you for accompanying me on another stretch of Scooby. It wasn't much more productive than last night, but I mean, it kind of was. We weren't just wandering, but we were actively collecting stuff tonight. So even though it was very similar to last night, at least we were collecting things. And we've got a clear path forward for when we pick it up tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get to see you for that. I'm going to take that BRB I was just talking about. Hopefully I'll get to see you on the other side of the BRB. If you want to join me for some Pikmin 2 challenge mode, my friends, just stand by. I'll see you in a few minutes.